Good morning, folks, and happy Friday to you. We've made it to another end of the week, going into the weekend, looking forward to a wonderful day in the Lord, and looking forward especially to worship on Sunday. And it's my heartfelt prayer that you'll be with us as we gather to worship on Sunday. Now, I'm a little bit biased, so I'm going to invite you to come and be with us at Oak Level. But if you have a church home and you're being fed in your spirit, then you be in your church. It's very, very important that the Christian go and worship. So many people nowadays let so many other things take priority over worship. And Christian, we're not allowed to do that. Now, sickness is what it is. The inability to physically go anywhere, it is what it is. If someone has to work on a Sunday, sadly, that is what it is. But if those things are not what's keeping you out, then you don't need to be out. It's race weekend in Martinsville. So many people who claim the name of Christ will be wasting Sunday morning at the racetrack instead of being in a service of worship. They can go to the race after church. It doesn't start till about 1 or 2 o'clock. Do you see what I'm saying here? So many things take priority, but nothing should take priority over worshiping. So you are more than welcome to come and be with us at Oak Level. But if you have a church home, be faithful to your church home. I want to share with you today something very familiar, and every Christian needs to understand it, needs to continue to be reminded of it. And those that don't know Jesus Christ as Lord and Savior especially need to hear it. It comes from the book of John, chapter number 14 and verse number 6. Jesus says, "I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father but by me." So many people, sadly, nowadays think that there are many paths to heaven. There are not many paths to heaven. There is one way, and that is faith in the work that Jesus Christ did for us on the cross of Calvary. Morals do not get you to heaven. Now, don't get me wrong, you need to be a person of morals. But the person of morals who's trusting in those morals alone will not go to heaven. Good works do not get you to heaven. Now, good works are an outgrowth of your salvation. But if you've not made the foundational choice to trust in Jesus Christ, then your good works will mean absolutely nothing. Good thoughts mean absolutely nothing. And you know where all this comes from? All this comes from the pits of hell itself. See, Satan wants people to reject Christ. Satan will tell you that volunteering in a soup kitchen will get you to heaven. Satan will tell you that being a moral person will get you to heaven. But Jesus said, "I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father but by me." That particular verse was in my Bible app this morning. And then I was looking at Facebook, as you know, we all typically do this day and age. We might do well to stay away from it as much as we can. But sometimes there's some good stuff on there. And a friend of mine copied something that she had seen. And I'm not going to read it, but it talks all about how Satan uses those ideas of good works, morality, all those kind of things to lure you into thinking that that's good enough to get you into heaven. And see, the person that's lured into thinking that never trusts Christ as their Savior, and then Satan has won the battle in their life. So as I said, Christian, thank God you've trusted the way, the truth, and the life. If you watch our videos and you do not know Jesus Christ as Lord and Savior, and by the way, I believe in providence. I think it was providential that John 14:6 is in my Bible app this morning, and that I happened to read the post that my friend made. Maybe there's somebody watching this right now that does not know Jesus Christ as Lord and Savior. Well, I got news for you. You're not going to go to heaven. Your good works will not get you there. Your good thoughts will not get you there. Your morality won't get you there. The only thing that will get you there is trust in Jesus Christ as your Savior. And then, of course, from that salvation, then the outgrowths, of course, is your good works, is your morality, all of those things. But what's going to get you to heaven? Jesus Christ. Him and Him alone. He said in John chapter 14 and verse number 6, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father except by me. Christian, rejoice in the fact that you know Jesus Christ, the way, the truth, and the life. You who may not know Jesus Christ as Lord and Savior today, come to know Jesus Christ as your Savior. And I hope and pray you have a wonderful day. And I hope and pray to see you in worship on Sunday. Love you, folks, and I'll talk to you a little bit later. God bless you.